Hey love bugs, it's Rosalind back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time coming to my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, just thank you for being you. With our new year coming up, I hope you're able to be seeing things in a different light, seeing the things that you had to go through. Even though it might have brought you pain and sorrow, it also brought you wisdom and lessons and blessings along the way. And with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you've been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please, what are you waiting for? Like and subscribe, even hit that notification bell, especially if you want to know when your girl is uploading her next video. And if you feel like the video, well, no, actually, if you feel comfortable enough, please go ahead and drop me a line or two. I love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or, you're just dropping a line and tell me, about your empathic gifts and how it impacts your life and heading you towards a positive direction. If you feel like the video has been very informative to you or just gave you good vibes you would love to share with a loved one or friend, please go ahead and do so. And while you're at it, go ahead and share, like, and even share on your social medias wherever you see fit. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video, and thank you for giving love and support once again. And today, my meditation I'm listening to, which is giving me really good calming vibes. So if you feel a little bit different, like you're on cloud nine, which I do feel right now, it's normal. It's called Ask the Universe, Wish Fulfilling Miracle Tones at 528 Hertz. Manifest what you want, miracles happen. And my video today is about Twin Flame 101. The universe is helping you fulfill your purpose. The universe is helping you fulfill your purpose. We go through so many things. It's like I said in my other videos, and I've been doing long videos, because usually I do like 5 or 10 minute videos, but the last 3 videos I did, they've been 20 minutes. But I had a lot to say because it's been a while since I did my videos. And thank you once again to my extended family. Y'all been such a blessing to me. Y'all send me these beautiful messages and they're very heartfelt. There's sometimes I sit here and cry, because of all the things that you're going through, and knowing that I was able to help people. It's a blessing when I can, get the comments and they're telling me there's a lot of people that they wanted to give up on life. They were ready to give up. There's a lot of times where I didn't want to wake up in the morning, and I just want to give up and say F everything. I'm tired of going through this, but universe wouldn't allow me to do that, because I know I had a purpose to fulfill. I know I had to take a break for a while, do self-care, and a lot of that, a lot of us has been doing a lot of self-care. We have a bad habit of trying to give people advice, but we're not willing to instill it into ourselves. We give out so much loving energy, which I always do all the time. It's like when I make these videos, I give so much out that I give so much out. I don't give enough to myself, and it's just like, Dad, you have to be able, you're telling everybody, take a break. Don't be hard on yourself. There might be some days you want to give up, but don't do that. If you need to take a time out, take a time out, but don't give up on the things that you truly want in your life, that, the universe is trying to help you manifest. Because, it's hard, when people's like, oh, you don't know you. Because there are so many times, I had to question myself. Do I know who I really am? Even though nobody knows you better than you do. But there are so many things that the universe is showing us about ourselves we had no freaking clue of. And I know there's a lot of people that can resonate with that. Because it's just like, when you ask kids when they're little, what do you want in life? What do you want to do in life? Because a lot of people say, oh, I want to be a superhero, or, be a firefighter, or I want to be a police officer, I want to be a doctor, a lawyer. With us being empaths, we do that. We always want to help save the universe, but we have to be willing to help ourselves in that same tone. And that's really hard for us to do. We can tell people about the things that they need to change, but when we get to ourselves, we can be very clueless. So it's just like the universe sends us those signs, sends us that information, or send people to us where we get tested, we get our heart broken. And those people are blessings as well, even though there's sometimes it might not seem that way. Like I went through a very bad narcissistic um, relationship where I dealt with a person that was like a sociopath, narcissistic person, and I had my narcissistic ways as well too, because that was the vibes that I've been taught, and those were things that I had to change about myself. I can look back and say, I had all these faults, where I've been abused as a child, being abused as an adult, and then I was starting to push that off of my children to where it mentally and emotionally affected them. Where I had to, like, Dad, if I wish I can turn back time, there's a lot of situations I would have went different, but said, in a different way, or would have responded to it, or, reacted in a different way. But everybody has to go through that to get to it. We're all human, we all make mistakes, but the best thing you can say is that you're learning from those mistakes. You learn from the people that were coming into your life to send those blessings, whether it's a negative impact or a positive one, because you learn things from people. There's some times where we make that mistake, and people were supposed to be there for a season, and we thought it was that lifetime person. We have fair weather friends where they're like branches. They're all over here one day and they're all over that one next day. And that will let you know, look, you need to learn your worth. You need to know that if you demand respect, if you treat yourself with the utmost respect, you will have people doing the same thing. And if they can't, you have to set those people free. And it's just like, I listen to a lot of motivational videos. I listen, like, especially on Facebook. I try to be in a lot of positive groups, which has been a very good blessing for me. I try to post a lot of positive quotes for people, because it's just like we need that positive validation or confirmation that, even though our life might be a living hell at times, that there's a reason for the things that you're going through. The universe sends us signs through our dreams. It could be on a license plate or a billboard, or it's just people that we come across on a daily experience. You're probably synchronizing a lot. 999. I've seen a lot of that. I've been seeing 13 like all day yesterday. I was seeing 13, and 444, 777. It's just like I always Google those numbers just to see, what are the things that the universe and the archangels and the ascended masters are sending me. What are the things that I need to learn about myself? What are the things that I prophesize for my life, where I see something happening in somebody else's? I get very crazy, off the wall crazy dreams, and try to make sense of them. And jot those down, and knowing those are blessings. And it was just like a lot of things that I push out, like as positivity. I had to be able to instill that into myself, because there's some things I would say, but I wouldn't go about it that way. Because it's just like, you can't tell somebody you have to get over stuff if you've never been through that experience, because a lot of times it's hard to get over things. But you just to know, especially if you're dealing with anxiety and depression, it can put you into that standstill where you feel stagnant, you feel stuck and lost, trying to understand, why am I going through these things? And like I said, I really feel blessed to be able to do these videos. And it's like, I usually have them written down, but it's just like I said, this is a new year. So I'm trying to go through things different. I'm going through the top of my head, like, what do I want to talk about today? And I'm just like, okay, universe is helping me find my purpose, find my way down my positive path, knowing, my path is bringing me towards something very beautiful, very great, very positive. That's going to open a lot of doors for me. Being able to not, let people or certain negative situation or certain, draining vibes, stand in my way. It's just like I used to, get angry, like, why do I have to go through this? I even said there was so many people I was getting attached to where, I had to look at things in a different way. Like, don't close myself off and be bitter and shut myself off from the world, even though I'm an introvert. I hate going out and being around people, physically like that, because it's like, with me being a hypersensitive, I catch all type of vibes, and it's just like, it can be draining, it can be confusing, it can be frustrating at times. But like I said, this is a new year. I want to be able to go through things in a different perspective, knowing, even though things might take a while, there's a reason why you had to go through the things you're going through. It's just like you're reading a good book, or you're watching a very intense movie that you've been, like, eager to be waiting for. It's just like, I want to know how it's going to end. But you can't jump from point A to point D like that, because there's B, C, D, all these things that you have to go through. You won't be able to learn those lessons for you to be getting there, because it's like you're going to be lost. Like, if God was to bless you with things right when you want them, you're not going to learn the lessons you had to go to get through those things, and it might mess up your situation. So it's like, when universe and God gives you those things, or whoever you decide that you want to believe in, knowing the situations that we go through is for a good reason. You have to go through the pain, go through the sorrow. Sometimes it can make us bitter, it can make us angry, but you shouldn't look at things like that. I had to keep constantly instilling that into myself. Stop looking at things as a bad situation. Stop going through stuff like that. I gotta take a pause for a cause, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. My daughter just called saying she's ready to get picked up. But it's just like, when we go through all those situations, it's just like, you have to know that you're blessed to be able to look at things in a different perspective, knowing, things might happen to you that might really suck. But then you have to learn, you have to look at it like in a positive way, like a growth perspective. Okay, what was this thing that I had to go through, these lessons that I had to go through? What is the knowledge that is telling me, that is trying to instill in me, for me to understand the reason why I'm going through the things I'm going through? So you have to really look at things like, when you're trying to find your purpose, and universe and God sends you so many different signs on the things you have to go towards, things that you have to put down so you can be able to pick up. Knowing there's a reason behind everything that you're going through, and you just have to know that it's bringing you towards something positive. Don't allow the things that you're going through hurt or hinder you, make you angry or bitter towards people. It got to that point, because it was like, I'm so blessed with all these people, but there was a lot of people I had to let go of. And it got to that point where it made me like, that made me not want to deal with anybody else, not open up to anybody else. But that's not what life was teaching me. It's not telling me to, put these walls up, but just to learn that self-love, the self-respect, being able to be humble and be very grateful for everything that you have experienced, whether it's good or bad, knowing that you have a purpose to fulfill, you have a story to tell. Never be a product of your situation. Never play victim to the things that you go through. You go through these things, and I know it might be hard, but knowing there was a purpose for you to have to go through those things. So I hope you are able to resonate with the content of this video. Send out as much love and light and positivity as you possibly can. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And always know that there's always somebody out there praying for your better days, sending uplifting vibes, infinite vibes, loving vibes, and comforting vibes to whoever truly needs them. And be able to drop me a line. I love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. Drop me a line and let me know, hey, Rosalind, I hit the notification button, so I can be able to give you a shout out. Be able to share my videos, towards a loved one, a friend, or whatever, social media, or wherever you see fit. And I hope you have a blessed day, holiday, you have a blessed holiday, and I hope you have a blessed, safe weekend. And my post notification shout out goes to Happy Hearts Club channel, and let me see, Twin Flame, a more in condition. I think that's what it is. I'm sorry, because I just hurried up and wrote this down. 7:47. So much love to you, much love, peace, and I hope you have a blessed weekend, especially to the people that I gave the shout out to. And and I will see y'all in my next video. Stay blessed, stay prosperous, and be sincere in everything you do. And do something selflessly, and be grateful for all the things you're experiencing in life. And I will talk to you in my next video. Much love to you. Peace and be wild.